All right, ladies and gentlemen, permit us to invite the convener, the chief host, the principal partner, to step forth and give us the welcome speech. And he's no other person than the man himself. The man, the convener, the great man.
Samson Osifo.
Dr. Samson Osifo. Dr. Samson Osifo. Dr. Osifo Samson. Dr. Osifo Samson. Osifo Samson. Dr. Samson Osifo. Dr. Osifo.
You are welcome to the microphone.
Bless you, sir.
Thank God for seeing today. We thank God for seeing 2022. 2021 was a great year. We lost a lot of people in Nigeria, and yet God kept us alive. The acts that don't show gratitude don't appreciate God. The same road you pass, some people pass it and they are no more. The same thing you do, some people have done that and they are no more. 2021 was a peculiar year. The great and mighty died. Let's just use a minute of silence for those people that were lost in 2021. Some are our family friends, some are also our families too. I lost my mother-in-law in 2021 too. So, and also some other people that are friends and far. So let's just use 1 minute silence to respect their soul. May their soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
May their soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
I want to appreciate all our widows, and I want to also welcome you. Specifically, this annual Thanksgiving is for our widows, specifically. I may just invite some of my friends just to join me to see what the foundation is doing, so that they can also relocate in their own area. But specifically, the annual Thanksgiving for Osifo, Samson and Co. and Osifo Foundation are what? For the widows. So I want you to understand that since the foundation and today is for you, enjoy yourself very well. Anything you need, ask them, they will give it to you. Anything you need, ask them, they will give it to you. We are prepared for today for the widows. So, if you take one plate, you need another plate, call them, they will give it to you. If you have taken one drink and you are enjoying, call them, they will give it to you. Today is specifically for the widows. We did 150 bags. We did 150 bags, and we did one bag for 30,000 naira. So we are giving those people that are not widows their own before today. So specifically today is meant for what? For the widows. You know, it is not everybody to that we are going to that they are not what do you call it, widows, that we are also going to give. So today is specifically for the widows. Please enjoy yourselves. If you look at the programs, we put dancing contribution here. Yes, I want the widows to come out, and the coordinators will select the names when the name starts. You dance, you enjoy yourself. Just understand that there is no permanent situation in life. So enjoy yourself. Forget about what has happened. God is in control. As long as you are still alive, there is still hope. Forget about the distress you face. Forget about everything. Let's enjoy ourselves. The reason why we go to church and mosque is to create hope. And once there is no hope, people die young. So enjoy yourself. Forget about the hustle you left at home. Forget about everything. God is in control. So enjoy yourself. Don't bother. So when the time comes, we invite you. So let them dance. You appreciate those people that are dancing. So we have prizes for them that they are going to take home too. Yes, we want to celebrate the widows. And that is what we are doing. Yeah. I don't want to take much of our time because you told me that I always take time during my speech every year. Today, I shall be looking at what, since today is specifically for the widows too, I want the widows to listen to me very well. You see, I want to implore you that when you are coming every year, my speech may not be more than 15 minutes, but take something out of it. Take something out of it. My speech may not be more than 15 minutes, but take something out of it. Because in life, information takes you from a low level to an high level. The reason why some people are different or better than you is because they have information you don't have. God created us the same way. Those information you have and they don't have, that is why they are better than you. So my topic for the year today is what we call life of purpose. Yes, life of purpose. I will just take 15 minutes to summarize what I mean by life of purpose. We are in 2022 now. The only enemy to a man is time. The only enemy to a man is time. Madam, manage your time very well. Because when you don't manage time very well, time begins to manage you. Ìgbà tí àkókò ó wà very important láti manage. When we are so young, our parents will ensure that we go to school. Sir, going to school is for your benefit, it's not for them. Because you will spend, if you have 100,000, you will spend 50,000 or 70,000 before you remember your parents. But yet, they want you to go to school so that you can become a better person. When you go to school when you are young, immediately you are 40, 45, you are not going to school to keep that certificate. Because the job you want to go into, they will say, if you are above 25, you cannot do it again. So, time is very important to every man. So, when you clock 45, 50, and your life don't have definition, you are going to be living on people. When you don't work with a black hair, how can you now begin to create value when you have a white hair? It's not possible, sir. How do you create your time to ensure that you live a life of purpose? Very simple. I'm not saying that you must go to a university because you become a millionaire. It's a lie. Have a 3 PhD, I can tell you that is a lie. There are some professors that don't have cars. What makes you to become great in life? Create a value for yourself. Solve a problem. I'm talking about life of purpose. Madam, the first thing you need to do now In 2021, audit yourself from January to December 2021. Audit yourself. Call yourself inside. Irrespective of the closeness you have with people, call yourself inside and look at the mirror. Begin to tell yourself the truth. Don't blame people for your problem. Blame yourself. Those decisions you took, it's you that took those decisions, not somebody else. The day you keep blaming people, you will not be progress. Because you look at them and they are the problem, they are the one that caused your downfall, not knowing that it is you that did not plan very well. How do you live a life of purpose in 2022? That's what I'm saying. A life of purpose. Don't let people be judging you and you become down. When people are talking about you, because you have somebody talking about you, you are just down. That is a sign that you are not going to be prosper in life. Because people must talk about you. People must gossip about you. Don't be concerned about all those things. Be concerned about where you are going to. When I started this foundation, a lot of people have mocked me, a lot of people have seen a lot of things. I don't know what it's doing for. Why is it doing it? I'm less concerned about that. Because when you live a life of focus and purpose, they are distraction to not to let you to get to the promised land. Because somebody gossip you on WhatsApp, immediately you are angry. How? If they don't talk about you, you are not relevant. So let people gossip about you and they talk about you so that you can become relevant. If nobody gossips about me now, the other person wants to know who is this guy they're talking about. Before you know it, you know who is this guy they're talking about. I become relevant now. So how do you live a life for purpose? Audit yourself. Excommunicate some friends that are not taking you up. The only thing that can make you different from your 2021 to 2022 is for you to excommunicate your friend in your life. How do you do that? Very simple. I've been to 6 different universities in my life. 6 different universities. And I can tell you that I don't have a single permanent friend. Do you know why? Because I don't want them to draw me back. I'm too fast. I don't want them to draw me back. When you are talking with your friend and you are bringing an idea, you see, when you sell yourself out first, you won't be prosperous till you die. Because those people around you are the one you are selling your information to. And physically and spiritually, nobody wants man to be great aside from God. Stop running after foolish people because they are not going to create value for you. Begin to look at people that can add value to your life. You only have 10,000. Your friend is coming to collect 5,000 from you. How? How will it increase you? And when he comes to your house, he begins to gossip your other third friend. That you know that woman now? He has not come to give you any value. You meet some people, what they will just try to do is to be talking about people from number 1 to the end. 2 hours you are talking about people. You see them complaining. The reason why people are great is because they choose their friend. You see, when you are competing with a great man, before you know it, you are also great. With foolish people, you become a local champion. You become a local champion. You see, what makes that man great does not mean that he knows more than you is a lie. The only thing he does is that he clinches with people that are successful. So successfulness does not show the number of universities you have attended. No. Successfulness shows the number of friends you have that can turn things around for you. Audit yourself. Don't move with foolish people. They run you down. By the time you are leaving his house, he's talking about your son. That one that was just graduated from school that don't have job is talking about it. By the time you are moving, he's talking about your daughter that have not married. Those people that don't give you value, why did you go to their house? You create enmity to yourself unnecessarily. When people are not rejoicing, don't go there and begin to rejoice. They look at you as an enemy, that you have come them to laugh at them. And by the time you leave that place, you become their enemy too. You need to understand the kind of friends you go to. And that is why God has blessed every man. It's not left for that man to be creative and bless himself together. God has blessed every man. Everybody. Audit yourself from January to December 2021. No matter how close that friend may be with you, if he has not given you value, okay, excommunicate that person. Okay, without that, you won't go to another level. You see, when I was employing some people in December and January in our office, I told them something. Don't create friendship, because the day you create friendship, you create enmity. The first very day you create friendship, you create enmity. Do you know why? Your friend will not want you to be greater than him. He goes everywhere to bring you down. When I was doing my MBA in Lasso, I bought a watch, and the watch is a little bit expensive. So a friend of mine saw the watch, and the next Saturday he went to buy the same wristwatch. I just changed my seat. And he said, Osifo, why are you not sitting here? I said, I'm not sitting here. You are not my friend. You are just you are just a friend that is looking at me in what I do that you want to do. So if I give you 2-3 years that become my friend, become my greatest enemy. He said, yes. I said, yeah. So I choose my friend. You don't choose my friend for me. So he walked down to me and said, I want to be your friend. You cannot be my friend. So let people know what you stand for. If you don't stand for anything, you stand for nothing. And when you begin to apply sentiments to issue, you won't be great in life. Don't apply sentiment. The only antidote to poverty is work. Okay? If any man tells you that he's doing voodoo and he's getting money, just be looking at him. The only antidote to poverty is work. The only antidote to poverty is work. How do you work? Okay, begin to identify people that are great. How many of our classmates have left you behind? Why don't you do for them? If you live in a rural environment, there is no greatness that can come from that environment, sir. My office is in Ogba. And most of my business is in Ikoyi. If I stay in Ogba, I will make money. You need to understand how greatness comes. Look for people that are great. Look for them. If they don't want to see you, lock their door. Stay there. They won't gossip after you when you left. What they'll be looking at is that they will look at your passion and zeal to make it in life. Not your friend that will go to his house and begin to tell you, because he already has prior information about you, that things are wrong for you. He's not keeping his rights. He's not keeping everything about you. So when you are going, he's watching you too, because things are not okay for him. Okay? I don't have a permanent friend. Immediately I understand that this person is going haywire. I communicate to my family know me. That is greatness that can come from a friend that is watching you. Don't apply sentiment, because at the end of the day, you remain the same. You cannot be greater than your friend. It's only when you excommunicate that friend. If you build a house and your friend is coming to rejoice with you, if you are not very clever, you will sell that house. You became the same level with them. because you cannot be greater than your peers. So how? Move to people that is greater than you. Look for them, they are available. When you say in the Kurudu, you say your friends are not living in Ikeja. Are they not living in Ikeja? Are they not living in, don't you have a friend that lives in the Koyi? Begin to identify with them now. If you are a caterer, they will give you more job. In fact, they will not envy the money they want to pay you. They will just be looking at you that you want to grow. Let them encourage you to grow. It is the only thing you can do to change your level from 2021 to 2022. Life of purpose. Life of purpose. If you like, go and have a PhD in finance. I have a lot of professors that have a PhD in finance that they are pauper. They cannot feed their family. It is not the education that brings money, it is the association that brings money. Yoruba people will say, ìṣojú ọ̀rẹ́ la ṣe ń pinlẹ̀ ọlà, ará ilé ẹni ní bá níná. Ìṣojú ọ̀rẹ́ la ṣe ń pinlẹ̀ ọlà. It shows that your family cannot make you great. It is your friend. Ìṣojú ọ̀rẹ́ òun la ṣe ń pinlẹ̀ ọlà, ará ilé ẹni ní bá níná. It is when you bring the money home that your family spend it. How the money comes, they don't want to know. So you need to understand the life efficacy. That no, your elder brother will not want you to be greater than him. It's not possible, sir. Your own biological father will not want you to be greater than your elder brother. It's not possible, sir. But it is from your association that makes you great. Your friend becomes, one of my friends becomes what I call it, governor of one state. And I took a flight the next day. And I went to meet with him. He said, Osifo. I said, yeah, now you are my friend now. He said, long time, you are my friend now. Are we? Okay, don't be a foolish person. You know somebody, a director of a bank, and I know that we did MSc together. He's my friend now. Maybe I took a flight and I went to congratulate him. And I, God bless you. He said, hey. And I packaged what I do. And I gave it to him. Okay, you must give me job. Yes. I may not be a director of the bank, but you must give me job. That is an association. Don't move with foolish people that will bring you that. They will come to your house and they begin to beg for money. Anytime they come for, it's money. No value. By the time you give them something that is not enough, by the time they get to the mirror, they will call the other person. I just gave it out now. Look at what you gave me. Move with people that can give you value. I'm not saying that you should not appreciate people. I appreciate people too, but be wise. No matter what we give, no matter what you give to people, they will still say it's not enough. Life of purpose. What brings life of purpose is association. My brother is great. My brother is doing like this. He's moving with great people. I said I don't want to take much of our time. Yes, but don't forget that our tag for this year is life of purpose. Doesn't determine your age. It doesn't determine where you live. You know, sometimes I go to Google and I start from the school I did my first degree, which is Ogun State University. And I begin to Google them to the present university I am now, Covenant University. I begin to Google people that left that school within my set to see how successful they are, so that I can connect with them. So people that you went to the same secondary school together too, go to Google and see how successful they are. Because it is only your association that will make you great. You know, I have some friends that they do business. For 5 years, 6 years, you are doing the same business without any adding value to yourself. Don't you know that you are going to be diminishing? Let me take for instance, somebody says he sells a car. and they have a car lot, they're selling car. There are a lot of people that are selling car, and he's selling the same. That's what he's doing 5 years. Just go to office, sit down, 5 years. That's what he's doing 5 years, and one family. What family is he doing? That is not life on purpose any longer.
We are here to celebrate with Osifo Sanson Unlimited. The foundation helps the less privileged widows and the widowers. And the foundation have helped me a lot. When I'm a widow, when I lost my husband, the foundation gave me hope. They are the one that make me to stand this way. Because when I lost my husband, I think all hope was gone. When I missed Mr. Osifo, and they gave me hope of living. So the foundation is really a hope giving. I am thanking God for giving me somebody like Mr. Osifo, and I pray for his family that nothing evil will happen to them, as he has remembered to take care of the widows and the widowers and the less privileged. God will take care of him and also his family with his business that he's doing. He's going to be a greater man than the way he is before. Things will work out well for him. For him to have that heart of giving to us, God will surely open doors of blessing, more upon blessing upon his life.
GboahTv. You're watching GboahTv. Kindly click on the subscribe button and the bell beside it so you get notified when we drop new videos. Thank you.